Hello, welcome to my channel, another Bibliophile Reads. My name is Greg, and I am going to go on a little rant this morning. About a month ago, maybe a little longer, there was a big snafu on BookTube, in the internet, and the papers about Roald Dahl. A group of sensitivity readers had rewritten Roald Dahl to make his language a little more inclusive for the modern reader, among other changes. People got into an uproar until the publisher decided that they would release both versions, the original text and the sensitivity reader's modernization. Shortly afterwards, another hue and cry arose about Ian Fleming, because the sensitivity readers once again took to the text of Ian Fleming, who used some racially insensitive languages in places, and made some changes. I don't know if they're going to release both versions of Ian Fleming. Maybe you'll only get the sensitized version. And today, on Discord, a person commented that the sensitivity readers strike again, and they are changing Agatha Christie because she wrote in a time about places where the language was not always racially inclusive. She said some things that would not be acceptable in today's society. So the sensitivity readers are taking all that out and making it just a little more acceptable for the modern sensitive reader. And I have to say that I wholly disagree with this. The sensitivity readers are not adding value to the texts of Roald Dahl, Ian Fleming, or Agatha Christie. They are hiding their heads in the sand like an ostrich. They are pretending that people didn't have these attitudes in the past. And so when you read these texts, you are not confronted with the true life facts that some of our beloved authors may have been a little racist, or more than a little racist. But their texts exist with those words. And I'm going to say that the original words that the author wrote are important, even if they are insensitive by today's standards. What they wrote was important. It is important to know if an author had values different from our own, and it is not any sort of impediment to reading the book to know that. People had those opinions in the past. It's important to realize that. It is important not to cover up unpleasant truths that may have existed. And what do the sensitivity readers give us? Absolutely nothing but falsity. It is important what they wrote. As an example, earlier this month, I was listening to a podcast by Bart Ehrman. He is a scholar of the New Testament and reads in the original Greek. And he describes how the New Testament was written and how ancient peoples, monks, made changes to the texts of the Gospels when the original writing did not suit their current beliefs. Now, I won't go into the details because that's beyond the scope of this little video, but what you read in the New Testament is not always what was originally written. And scholars go through those texts in the original Greek and try to ferret out what was originally written, because it is important to them to know what someone originally wrote, not what someone at a later time decided was important and decided that they could overwrite the original word. So, is it important, this revision of the New Testament, as to Roald Dahl, Ian Fleming, or Agatha Christie? I say yes, because those are important writers for our time, and we deserve to know what they wrote, not what a sensitivity reader decided we should be able to read. So, sensitivity readers, I am going to dub you Ostrich readers. From now on, refer to those people who make changes to the text because they believe what their sensitivity standards should be forced on other people. So, thank you for watching, and keep on reading the original texts whenever possible.